This idea was that if you had these services that were the best in the world at doing this one specific thing.
Just for you old timers there, he's referring that to like service-oriented architecture, service-based development, microservice-based development. He'll probably get to that.
And they did that job really, really well, and you made it easy to combine a bunch of these services together in new and unique ways, then people could really build interesting things, and you'd have a better model for how to consume technology and how to build companies. Now, this building block concept has been fundamental to how we build AWS services over the last 18 years. And today, we have hundreds of AWS services that you all combined in unique and different, interesting, incredible ways. So one of the things I thought would be pretty fun is throughout the day today is to hear from some startup founders who are taking these building blocks and combining them in cool and interesting ways to redefine how problems get solved in their space. Let's hear from the first one of these founders now.
And this is when he starts inviting customers up to the stage to, basically provide their own, testimonial in terms of how they're leveraging AWS to a successful end state. One of the things that bugs me about that is you're just going to hear the positive things. It would be really nice if they went up there and said, yeah, this worked, this didn't work. I wish we didn't do this with AWS. I wish we, in other words, it's never going to be this pure play. AWS is great at everything kind of a thing. When you look at architectural problems, I really wish that you got both sides, of the view, and your ability to look at the downsides and upsides of leveraging any technology, including AWS. That doesn't mean AWS isn't going to be, heralded, as having great technology, but they're a piece of the component. They're a piece of the architecture, not the architecture itself. And it kind of bugs me when people don't get that and they go to these conferences, have a tendency of drinking the Kool-Aid, get all in bias around a particular technology set, not looking at the viability of the technology and how it's going to sit within the enterprise and where it's going to add value. And I think a lot of organizations got in trouble with that approach to cloud computing.